Alright, so I'm just making a new video of the h3t. I got it raised up and inch in the front to level it out. Uh, the video I told you before, it wasn't even, You pay that kind of money for a lift kit, you putting shocks all the way around and all that, you want your truck even. It's a lift kit, but it's supposed to be even. I think it looks pretty even now, compared to the previous attempt at leveling and lifting my truck. So yeah, I'm really happy with it now. Really happy with it now. They did a good job. I can't complain. Next is some tires. Look at these tires. I don't have hardly any tread left on these tires. And truth be told, keep this between me and you. I had it in a 4-wheel gear high, or no, 4-wheel gear low, and kept it in there for about 3 days and drove it, and it tore my freaking tires up. I didn't know what the hell was going on. The dash light went out on my truck, and I had no clue that I was in 4-wheel drive low. So every time I turned the wheel, it was just biting horribly on the asphalt, and literally just destroyed my front tire. I mean, compare that front tire to this rear tire. There's actually a decent amount of tread on this rear tire. This front tire, though, woo, boy, I ate that up. I felt real stupid too when I took it to the shop to get it looked at. Literally called me in 30 minutes, like, yeah, your truck's done. I was like, oh yeah, what I owe you? Oh, nothing. Just come in, I was like, well, what'd you do? I'll just come in. We'll fill you in when you get here. So when I get in, they're like, yeah, your dumbass had it in a 4-wheel drive low. I was like, oh, yeah. Felt like 3 inches tall, but it happens. It happens. Anyways, just another look at the old truck, the old h3t with the 3-inch lift, evened out now, and a half leaf and Bilstein shocks all the way around. And like I said, I got it raised up a full inch in the front to even it out. And the place I took it in, that's their thing, is lift kits. And you're gonna lift somebody's truck, you better make it look right, especially when you're paying top dollar for it to be put together right and safely. And and the thing was, man, it drives better now that it's level. When I was turning corners, it would actually squeal the tires. Now it drives a lot closer to factory now, and I'm happy with that. It's got a little bit of a stiffer ride now. The Bilstein shocks are just a little stiffer than the factory, which I have no problem with. I think it makes the ride better. And the shocks had 100,000 miles on them anyways. 100,000 miles in the shocks, and why not replace them when you get a lift? And I don't even know if the shocks would even have fit correctly on this once the lift kit was installed. I guess I'll start her up for you this time. Why not? It's a new video, new day. New video, new day. And the only thing I do got to get this window crack replaced. Nah, I don't care. No biggie. I'd rather get the rims and the tires on my truck right now. I mean, the window's a minor thing, I don't care. No biggie. Oops. No biggie. Pop the hood for you. I'm sure everybody's seen a straight 5 before that they have in these, but hell, we'll show you again. Why not? Hold on, let me get this up here. Come on now, hold on. There we go. That's straight 5. Needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Man, it was spotless when I got it. But hey, you know, absolutely spotless. And of course, I do need to get that bushing replaced on it. You know, this bushing back there, this is all seen. It's called a bump stop. You can get that bump stop replaced. But all in all, I'm very happy with the lift. Very, very happy with it. Guaranteed. You see, it's a decently clean vehicle. Man, when I got this truck, there was absolutely not a lick of rust on this frame. I mean, that's just very minor surface rust. It looks kind of bad on this video, but trust me, that's very minor surface rust. But man, when I got this bad boy, it wasn't a lick of rust anywhere on this bad boy. And you know what, this bracket right here, this shaft, running shaft back here looks kind of new, you know. It's got a sticker on it and everything, you know. And I had to replace the control arm. I believe that's what it is. The control arm. This piece right here has been replaced. That was a pain in the ass. I had to replace that, and I had to replace the power steering pump along with it. Yeah, right down in there. I had to replace that right along with it. And yeah. So this piece right here, the whole shaft, drive shaft has been replaced. I had to put a ball joint in. Man, truth be told, I've put almost $5 grand into this dang-on suspension, man. And most of it's been because the Hummer front suspension is not designed, not the greatest design for off-road. You know, it's just not beefy enough, and you know, I don't know. I mean, I'd love to have a front solid axle in this bad boy. You know, I told you I was thinking about getting a upgrade on the engine. Still working on that one. Not exactly sure if I'm gonna ever make that happen, but it's still a thought. The 5.3 that came in these is the easiest engine swap. I'd love to put a freaking Cummins diesel in here, but you're talking north of probably $15,000 for an engine swap like that. Any of you guys in the YouTube world know anybody that could do a diesel swap on this bad boy for under $6,000 or $7,000? Give me a call, man. I got $7,000 for you. You know, I'll buy the engine and everything. You get it done for $7 grand. Just, you know, hell, you can keep the engine. Shit. Keep this 5-cylinder engine. Put my Cummins in there. Love to have a diesel on this bad boy. I don't know what one of these engines go for, but yeah, you can have it, man. Take it. Take the engine. Take the transmission if I need to replace that too. I'm sure you could probably just put some kind of bell housing on it and, you know, keep the tranny. But really, man, like I said, the reason why I need this swap is because I'm towing a trailer that's 500 pounds over the weight limit for this Hummer, and that's the reason why I have these half leafs in the back. You know, these half leafs in the back to add stability. And I think it looks pretty awesome, man. I ain't gonna lie. People ask me, like, what is that? Why do you have those? Is that part of your lift? I'm like, no, that's for stability reasons, and so it doesn't squat so much when I put my trailer on it. And I still have yet to put the trailer on it just to see, you know, how much of a difference the lift and the rear leaf and all that, you know, makes a difference. And hopefully, like I said, it'll keep it from squatting too much. And like I said, it didn't even squat that much when I did have that trailer on there, which is surprising, man, because it's a 25-foot trailer, 25 foot, and it's heavy, man. It's 5,000 pounds, almost 5,000 pounds, and this thing is rated at 4,400 pounds. So you know I'm pushing it. I got some property in Colorado, and the plan was to trailer it all in Colorado. I would literally blow this engine up if I did that. So guys, like I said, YouTube, you know anybody that can do an engine swap on this bad boy for cheap and does really good work, give your boy a call. I got cash money for you, and you can keep the engine. Like I said, you can have the engines under 115,000 miles on the engine, the tranny, and you keep the engine. I'll throw you 5,000 or so. I'll buy the engine. I'll even buy the diesel. You know, I'll buy the diesel to throw in. All you got to do is do the work, man. Do a good job, and I got you faded. Cause I mean, really, man, it's either that or buy a new truck just to pull the trailer, or put a new engine in this. And to pull a trailer reliably that far, I'm gonna need a nice truck. It's gonna cost me 10 grand to get a truck like that, at least. And so, hell, I got 10 grand for you. So, if you wanna help a brother out, give me a call, let me know. I'm at h3t. More cars to come. More cars to come.